And so, but Jesus, being an awesome communicator and knowing his audience, and he's God, so like he sees their hearts, he sees their minds. He's looking at these religious people and he's picking up what they're putting down, but they're not picking up what he's putting down. And he's trying to bring these sinners, these lost coins and sheep and younger sons along. And I have to say, I have to imagine that these guys over here are looking at Jesus expectantly as he said those first 2.5 parables. They're looking at him like, could this be true? Is this for real? Can I trust this? And then they look over at the religious people. Can you just imagine? Imagine these sinners looking over at the religious people. They're looking at Jesus and they're going, I want to trust you here. And then they glance over at the religious people. And they're thinking, there's a disconnect here, Jesus. We want to trust you. We want to go with you on this. But we're looking at your people, and there's a disconnect between what you're saying to us and what we're picking up from them. And of course, Jesus knows. He sees the hearts of these sinners, and he sees the hearts of his people, the religious people. And so he could have left well enough alone. He could have, right? And he could have come back another day and picked up where he left off, but he didn't do that. And then he does something that only Jesus did over and over again. He goes on and knocks these guys a little bit, okay? And so that's where we get verses 11 to 24. I'm not going to read it, but verses 11 to 24. Hold on a minute. No, not 11, excuse me. Verse 25 to the end of the parable. He introduces the elder brother. That didn't happen in the coin parable. That didn't happen with the sheep. There wasn't an elder brother-esque sort of thing going on. He introduces, because they're not coming along, he's like, fine, excuse me for a moment, would you? Now listen, there was an elder brother. And he introduces the elder brother.